But yeah, obviously in Denmark it's even worse. Like there's something called TV2 News, and there they wrote the heading was American men are seeking refuge in Russian churches to try and find some kind of foundation for their masculinity or their masculine
That's
identity.
hilarious. But what's funny is that they did. It seems like you'd think that journalists would know something about the Streisand effect, and if they did, they wouldn't be posting these articles because all of a sudden you'll be have all these Danish guys coming to Russian churches in Denmark. They think that they're pushing them away, but it's like the crisis that young men are facing is real. Like, obviously the solution isn't like alpha male Andrew Tate type behavior, but to deny that men are living an existential crisis is to not be able to see reality. Like this something that since the post World War II has been increasing, like this idea that in some ways power is bad, that authority is bad, that the roles that males have usually played in our society are intrinsically tyrannical. Like all of these tropes have been so strong that men don't know where to look. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think you're right. And we have a little Orthodox brotherhood Telegram group here in Denmark, which is just growing and growing right now like crazy. And, it's taken a little bit longer to catch on in Scandinavia, I think. But now, pretty much every week, every second week that we go to church, there's just new guys showing up and women as well now as well that are coming. So things are really shifting. And we just agreed, like, glory to God for this article. Like, yeah, these journalists are trying to smear us, but for me, it's an indication that like there's like panic in the ranks of demons that they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
because it's just really water on our mill, right? I mean, at the end of the day, people who matter are gonna they're gonna see like what this is about.
Yeah, of course. And when they come to church, they realize that it's very different it's very different from what you think the masculinists are talking about, right? It's like the priest, the most masculinist priest, let's say the most like kind of those that represent that kind of masculine energy, like Father Josiah or Father Moses, or Father Turbo, like all of these priests, if you go to them, they'll say like love your enemy, love your wife, love, care for you. I mean, they won't be saying, you just be this big tough alpha male at the top of the pile. That's ridiculous.